Welcome, weary traveller, to the cursed episode 13 of the Bromantic Quest. Nice.
Spooky. This is the Halloween.
No, it's definitely not that. There is going to be a Halloween special.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, look forward to that.
I'm excited.
Halloween special, yo bitches.
I'm excited already.
Yeah. So, should we do a quick recap?
Guess so.
The punishment for killing 4 High Councilmen can't go unpunished. Obviously, that's a big thing. And we could use you. You could be one of ours.
What does joining your ranks involve?
Now, joining our ranks means that you listen to us. I don't want to double cross the High Council, but we need that shield and we need that sword. So, we have a deal. Possession and then a firelighter. He is your dragon. He shall never be taken from you. I must ask that we keep him for 1 week. This here is Martuk. This here is Calvin. Here we have Tybalt. This is Sharma. Everybody's favourite. Hasford. What are you after? Who would you like in your team?
A healer.
And he pulls in an old man. Long white beard. This here is Prior. We have the finest paladin what the world could offer. Gazzamatraz. I know what you seek. I can help you. I am the evil that leads this world. That's what I knew. And then I knew I had to find you. And I knew Brienne had to come with me. But I don't know why yet. Be ready to ride. Then you will make your way to the forest to find the sorceress.
That was a bit magic.
That was some serious courtroom proceedings going on there.
Some real character growth.
Do you know what last episode feels so long ago?
I know. I don't know why.
Yeah, it just does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Did we record it early? Maybe we did.
Oh, I don't think so. Been a long
No,
week,
in fact, we recorded it close. We recorded it Saturday night.
Yeah, jeepers.
Who knows? Who knows? Just before we begin and dive right in, here's a quick word from our sponsor.
The quest sponsored by Cobra Stacker on YouTube, your destination for all your gold and silver stacking needs. For expert tips and advice, stacking gold and silver. A great channel filled with loads of real gold and silver content.
Gold and silver content.
Let's get stacking. Oh, yeah.
I'm always quite a fan of the "oh yeah" you do. At the end. Does make me happy.
I like the whole thing. All of your background talking of it as well.
Cons of content. Couldn't think of it there.
No, yeah. But just on that note, definitely go and take a look. I know we say the same thing every week, but there's always new stuff for you to look at. They release way more than we do, so
way more.
Yeah, go and take a look because there's actual fresh content.
And he's almost up to 1,000 subscribers, and if you guys can make that shit happen, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, remember to comment on there. Thank you for the Bromantic Podcast, the Bromantic Quest.
Hell yeah, make it work.
Absolutely. So, not got your dragon. You're about to head off. Just talking to Tyragon. You're now pals with.
We're not started yet, have we?
I'm just giving you a little rundown of where we're at.
I'm just checking.
I always do this because we don't start. We don't start yet.
We don't start till them flames are lit.
No.
Is he going to do it?
Yeah.
My magic isn't working.
That's up to
That's
thing.
awkward.
That's up. Maybe if I can like. There we go. Very lovely.
Why are you magic and I'm
I
not?
don't know. I'm just feeling magical today.
Thought I threw it behind for a minute. I mean, magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
Don't give away my secrets.
Sorry.
Hey, Quest.
Yeah, quest.
So, you're currently chatting to Terragon, and he's just said to you, he's given you all of your stuff, and he says, here are the 3 potions. Take on your travel. I definitely just leant on my mic there. I don't know if that came out or not. For everyone just watching, just handing over, not watching, sorry, listening. I'm just handing over potions to Gazzamatraz.
I have 3 potions,
Yeah,
as promised.
as promised. Now, Gazzamatraz, I see you are still weary from your battles. I would like you, before you leave, to share a drink with me.
You sure you don't want some more?
No, I'm healthy. Full of health and wealth.
Oh, wonderful.
But everyone's saying that I should drink one, so I thought,
You just have a sip.
yeah,
Thanks, mate.
no worries. And you recover 60 points of health. It's quite strong, that one, isn't it?
Very. That's not the normal.
No, it's not.
I was prepped for the normal. That
Nope.
was not.
Nope. It's slightly stronger. It's
Not
more raw.
appreciated, yeah. So we're at
This is
73.
yeah, this is health from a different realm.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, so
Maybe you should give me more for that kind of strength.
you recover 61. You don't.
That would make up for the damage Firelighter did to me.
Yeah. Yeah, so this mission will need to be done in good time. If you could leave before midday.
Before I leave, you said to me that you would tell me everything you knew about the artifacts. Can you?
Absolutely. Come with me. And you go up into the library. And he pulls down this big dusty book from the forbidden section of the library. Puts it down, blows the dust off it. Down. Yeah. Oh, you're all right there.
In my face. Right in my face.
Opens it up. Starts reading through it. Now, I'm sure you're aware of the story of how the artifacts began, how they ended.
Roughly.
Would you like to hear it again?
Yes.
So, as the story is written, long ago, a blacksmith who believed himself to be the best visited the king of the realm to be his blacksmith. And he wanted his family to be a part of royalty. But he was struck and sent away. His work never looked at, and belittled. When he returned home, he wanted to show he was the best. And he crafted, using fine magic, fine materials. This took years of sculpting to create these fine sword, a fine shield. And he gave them to his son to wield, but his son lacked the strength to truly wield them. So he carefully crafted a goblet, a fine goblet, but a cursed goblet. For he had to kill and put life into it. It was made of bone. And then he gave that to his son to drink, who gained immense strength and went to the castle. But unable to negotiate, he would slay the king. He would slay the guards. He would slay all who even approached him, including his father. He would then lay waste to the valley, and he would search for just more to kill. The shield thirsty for health, the sword hungry for blood, and the goblet forever at his lips, to seek the strength to wield the items. He then visited a town where a storm brewed, a heavy storm, and a battle waged for an unknown knight, a warrior, a mage even. But a clash of lightning would end the feud. And the artifacts were spread along the land so that they would never be joined again to create such a horrible, bloodthirsty being. And that's the story of the artifacts.
You knew more than the other guy I spoke to, which is interesting.
Well, this is the official writing of the ancient text.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I'm just letting you know that some people won't even know these details. The sword itself is a demon sword. It's made of dark magic also. It's a fire sword. It's weighty, but due to its fire elements, it seems to feel light to the user's hand. Can be wielded almost at whim, at will. A beautiful, sleek design. A fantastic weapon. The shield, as you know, can take health from its enemies. But it says here it can take health from the user. But will also grant great health. The goblet will grant great strength, but will blind the user greatly. They will lose ambition, and only have the ambition of the goblet.
Do you mean literally blind the user?
Essentially, it will blind you of your own emotions. It will blind you of who you are. Not much is known of the goblet, to be fair. It's never been seen since the artifacts were split. We are unsure of its whereabouts ourselves. There is great talk of the lightning thief, but we personally have never come across him in all of our travels. But we believe that the sorceress who we're asking you to see, we can get information from her. We believe she knows where the lightning thief is.
Do you know the lightning thief by any other name?
No. Completely unaware of.
I think I've heard of this lightning thief you speak of.
Do you have
Only
another
in
name?
tales and legend, of course.
Yes, we've also heard such tales, but never
met him.
Almost unsure if he exists at this point.
Yeah, I imagine he's probably just like a elf kind of guy in a hut somewhere. Probably just relaxing, playing some games.
Kind of gives you a strange look, because
Just
like you're talking crazy. Like
just off the top of my head.
All right.
In the background, someone just tips there.
Yeah.
Still the best part of going that this is done so far. Just fucking with me.
Yeah, that's what he does. We don't have any idea of the whereabouts of the sword either right now. We know it's in the hands of Arceus, but his current location is not known. We cannot harm, touch, or even torture the clerics. They won't give us any information of his whereabouts. However, your carer, Kilwen, that's slipping that in. He's been sighted Last I heard, he was dead. Killed by Archaeus.
Where did you hear that?
Through the clerics. But we've had sightings of him.
Strange.
Do you know any of this?
Never seen him. Where was he? I can obviously check if he's real or if it's just talk.
I'll find the name of the town and I'll get sent to you by
Please do.
messenger
Obviously,
bird.
I'd like to see my papa once more.
Absolutely, I'm sure. I do warn you on your travels. When you pass through the mountain range, you will come across some strange beings. Now, the scouts have been informed of some of what is coming up, but some of these trails have never been trod by us. So you may encounter what is new.
So we're going through mountain ranges first.
Well, we've never been through the mountain pass, but it's the fastest route.
I see.
Just thinking whether to switch the scouts up if that's the case.
I'd like to leave Hasfoot here
All right.
and take Martuk with me, please.
Absolutely, Annie.
Especially if we're going through mountain ranges.
No problem. As he claps his hands, someone comes over and he says, and he runs off. Now he will deal with that, and your team will be ready for you to depart whenever you are ready.
Thank you.
So I've got Martuk, who is the rock man, and Tebolt, who is forest man, coming with me. All right.
Now, Gazzamatraz. Legend has it that there is a fourth artifact. Now, nobody knows where this exists. Nobody knows its power. But it is believed to be an item of jewelry. Where it will be, anybody's guess. But its power controls the rage and the bloodlust. That is a legend, not a fact. If you hear of any news on this artifact, please report it back.
Of course.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm at 73 health. I've got my stuff back, so my shield's back on, yeah?
I don't know if you put it on.
Yeah, I've put all my gear. I'm going to put all my gear back on, ready to go.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep, cool.
So I'm at 1, 2, 3 health.
You are?
I've got dragon gloves. Sick. And Jackie's got my ice gloves. Sorry if this is boring for you watching. I'm just running through to make sure I'm ready to leave.
Yeah.
Is there much point visiting a blacksmith?
How much gold you got?
20.
Yeah, but this is different gold now, isn't it? It's more valuable.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking I could just get stuff off our High Council, surely. They'll just give me shit, right?
Yeah, but if you want something made better, like your axes, or
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
then you'll have to go to a blacksmith. Or if
Yeah.
you want specific armor or a new type of weapon, then you'll have to. Like the High Council won't just give that to you.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go and visit the blacksmith. I want to do my axes anyway. And I've also got hella dragon scale and some wolf teeth to see Wagwan.
So you go to the blacksmith, and it is the nicest blacksmith store you've ever seen.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're like, this is fancy.
This is the dog.
Yeah, it's good. So you walk in, and there is the shopkeeper.
Hello.
Hello there, mate.
Nice place you've got here.
Well, thank you very much. How can I be of service to you?
Just here on some business. About to go on an adventure.
Fantastic.
I need some...
And I pull out my 2 axes. You say, put them on the counter.
As you can see, there's a bit shoddy craftsmanship on these. They've done me well. but I need some upgrades, essentially. What can you do for me?
Kind of looks him over. Not a whole lot, really. Sharpen them. But why don't you take a look at these? And he turns around and he pulls down these 2 axes. And they are black steel with a fine silver blade running up the top. They are sharp, slightly more weighty, but more sleek in your hands. It's got a beautiful brown handle on it. And at the bottom is a little red crest. And he's like, now, I can't make this steel with the ones you've given me. But obviously these are for sale.
And how much are they?
These are 18 gold.
Kind of attached to my axes, you know.
I can sharpen them up for 2.
What's the advantages of these axes?
Far more hardy. Much better damage. Won't really break on you. Can cut through much better things.
What's the red symbol at the bottom mean?
It's the symbol of blood. It's what you're after with an axe.
Not like a religious symbol or...
Nah, it's just what they're here for.
Okay, cool. If I traded in my current axes...
He kind of looks at him. I'll knock off 2 gold.
Jesus.
Take a look at the rest of the store, mate. These are just the finest axes that I have.
Quite like them, though.
They're pretty cool.
I'll look around for like a big axe.
Like a 2-handed...
Like a big battle axe.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe or like a warhammer kind of sitch.
Yeah.
I've got if I have 2 little axes, probably a warhammer of some description. Be sick.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, yeah. So you walk around the store and there is essentially a giant sledgehammer. So the stick of it isn't hugely long. So it's not like a well-ranged sledgehammer, but the end of it is almost just looks like stone to your eyes, but really finely crafted detail in the stone. Across the way is an axe, a 2-handed axe, a longer ranged, what's the word I'm looking for? Shaft?
Yeah, handle.
Handle? Oh, bit handle then. On it, almost to the height of you, bit shorter though. Okay. However, the end of it, the axe itself, almost looks like it's made of bone.
Okay.
It's like a white, ivory-looking material.
Can I collect them and take them up to him?
Absolutely.
And ask him about them?
Yeah. Well, you picked out 2 of our finer items. Both 20 gold apiece.
Of course.
Absolutely. Now, this hammer is a thing of beauty. It is enchanted with beautiful fire damage. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just a lump of stone. That's all it looks like, breakable. But this is mined from the mighty dwarves at the heart of a mountain, where it's been compressed since Earth began. It is unbreakable and could only be crafted using dragon's fire. The axe is made from the bones of frost giants, and it possesses frost damage. When you cut something, it will leave a frost burn to them, increasing the amount of damage even when you pull the axe away.
But they're 20 gold apiece.
Yeah, it should be more really, but Hang on a minute. Is that Raging Tempest?
Yes.
I'll give you 50 gold for it.
But I like Raging Tempest.
Yeah, but I like Raging Tempest.
It's coming very handy. It's my only issue.
See, the problem I'm having here is that I would obviously much rather an axe or a hammer than the sword.
Yeah.
However, the ability that the sword has come incredibly useful on more than one occasion.
Yes, it is a powerful weapon.
So I don't... But I also, if I bring along a large sword and another large weapon and 2 axes, start to stop this whole berserkery situation, which I don't really want to stop.
So, Jackiemoon walks in the shop. Oh, well, what are you doing here?
Looking for some weaponry.
Me too. What you got in mind?
Well, there's 3 things I'm looking at.
Takes a look.
The 2 axes, the hammer, or the big axe.
You know, you probably wouldn't go amiss for something a bit more ranged than that old hatchet. Do you not think something like that would be good for you?
Nope.
Fair enough. Well, hey, the choice is yours. I'm going to take a look around.
What have you got that's ranged?
The most begrudging ask ever.
Yeah.
Well, are you after magic? Are you after steel? Are you after bows?
I'm not good with magic.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You'll like this magic. And he goes to this box. And it's beautiful, this box. He puts it on the table. And he opens it. And in there are 3, like, daggers, essentially. But they're, like, heavy-duty daggers. He's like, watch this. And he picks one up. And there's, like, a target on the other side of the room. And he goes, throw that in that target for me. Gives it to you. You can throw it.
Yeah.
So you straight in the bullseye. Then he touches a button, and the dagger reappears back where he is. And he's like, how's that for some kind of magic?
Great. How much are they?
Well, they're 25 gold.
I'm going to turn to Jackie.
How much do you think we need, Raging Tempest?
I mean, yeah, I think we need Raging Tempest.
Of course.
Turn back to the man.
Oh, do I want to sell it?
Ooh, we've created a dilemma.
Got that crossbow. How much will you give me for that?
Ooh, it's a pretty nice crossbow. I'll give you 3 gold for it.
I'll take the 2 axes.
Excellent choice. And he slides over the 2 axes to you. That'll be 18 gold.
I hand over 18 gold. And I give him the crossbow. 2 axes.
Well, then you can keep 5 of that, and I'll take 13. Thank you very much. Gazzamatraz, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, sir. You've been an absolute delight. What was your name, sorry?
I am the one and only largest family of blacksmiths that exist, Davidian.
Davidian, I've met your brother.
Oh!
And your sister's an enchantress.
That's right.
Met her too.
Amazing.
Lovely family.
I could tell by that shoddy set of axes you got there.
That's old. Davidian back in... lives in my hometown, same town as me.
Small town.
Yeah.
Small town blacksmith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You obviously didn't get the training you got.
Nah.
Although you've not made anything. You just...
I made everything you see here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Thank you very much.
Even that hammer that you said was forged by dwarves.
Yeah, well, someone had to put it on that handle. All right, some of it I stole.
Oh, gods! I'm part of the High Council, you know.
I stole from bad guys.
Okay. I'm going to head to a... Is there any potion shops around? No, let's go to an enchantress first, see if I can get some money first.
Yeah, cool. All right, we walk out. You walk into the... it's also a beautiful enchantment shop.
Okay.
Bit of alchemy out there as well. So we've got all kinds of things going on. You walk in.
Hello? Anybody here?
Well, hello, stranger. My name is Davidian, and I here am the enchantress.
Davidian. You are enchanting.
Oh, you better stop.
You wouldn't happen to be related to Davidian, would you?
He would be my little brother, and my little sister, and my big brother, and my big sister.
I tell you what, you definitely got the looks in the family.
Oh, stop it, you.
I've got some materials. I was just wondering if there's anything you could do with them, and what kind of price you'd give me for them.
Are you what kind of?
So I've got some wolf's teeth and claws, and I've got some dragon scale.
Now, are you after potions, or are you after enchantments? Are you after...
Well, I'll take... What can you do with this stuff? Or what can you do in general?
Now, dragon scale can be used to create great heat and fire. And it can also be used to create potions of rage. Wolf teeth, however, is more along the lines of healing. But we can almost combine the two, and you could get a potion which would probably give you a little bit of health and a little bit of rage.
How much would that cost to make up a potion if I provide the materials?
About 15 gold.
Jesus Christ. How much to buy the wolf teeth and claws?
How much you got?
10 of each.
10 of each? Show me the dragon scale.
I mean, I said the wolf teeth and claws, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, the wolf teeth and claws. Show me the wolf teeth and claws.
Pull them out.
It's from
Just
a large...
I was going to say, just note how large they are.
Yeah, no, that's from a big wolf. Probably some giant's blood in that. I'll tell you what. We could give you a growth potion with the size of those teeth. I'll tell you what, 10 gold. And I'll make you grow twice your size for a limited time. Otherwise, I'll purchase them for 7 gold.
What about dragon scale? How much would you purchase that for?
Can I take a look?
Yeah, we're about 10.
10. Very rare commodity. You need quite a lot to make a potion. I probably couldn't do much with 10. But it's nice to have around. So maybe 5 gold for 10.
Jesus.
How much for 50 dragon scale?
50? Well, 50, that's crazy. I'll tell you what, I'll do you a deal. I'll give you 20 gold and a rage potion from the dragon scale for 50.
Okay. And then, would you need all the wolf teeth and claws to make the growth potion?
Yes.
How much for you to enchant a weapon?
Depends on the enchantment, depends on
What enchantments can you do?
what you've given me.
Well,
There's
in
fire
general.
and rage from dragon scale.
Or just in general, what can you?
Oh, you want
Just
my
one
own
enchantment.
stuff. Okay, right. So you head on out to the enchantment table. Show me the weapon that you'd like to enchant.
The axes.
Put the axes down. She touches them. Ooh. You know these are already enchanted.
No.
Ooh. She touches them. She picks them up. They're heavy. She's like, whew. And she slashes them together. And a black flame appears and lands on the ground. And she goes, oof. Puts them down. She goes, it's some dark enchantment, but it's a black flame from black steel that you already have there.
What does that mean?
It means you can conjure black flame, but it's dark magic. It may help some, it may hinder most. I've never seen dark flame really wielded all that much.
Okay. What about these?
Gloves.
Perhaps. Oh, I tell you, we could do some great things with these. Well, we can do limited enchantments, but need recharging. Or we can do timed enchantments. Or we can do constant. So, fire, constant. What we could do, she starts rubbing her hands together. Oh, I like this one. What if we used the dragon bone and we grew them? And so whenever you wanted a wield, the spikes would grow. And she goes, oh, she keeps rubbing her hands together. Or what if we enchanted them with rage? So that whenever you win in a battle, they would do more damage.
Mm. Go with the rage one.
Yeah?
Rather than being Wolverine.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, now that 20 gold that I offered you, you'd have to give back.
But I still get the rage potion.
Yep.
Oh shit! I can't have the growing potion then, can I?
No. Well, you've still got the dragon bone,
Yeah.
the
Wolves.
wolf's bone. So, like you could still.
Yeah, do it later. Or whatever. All right, let's do that.
Yep. So she casts a spell, which I'm pretty glad about because I've not been able to do a spell in a little while. And she takes the dragon fang gauntlets, and she goes, and she starts crushing in her hands, and you're like, how's she doing that? The dragon scale, and it's almost melting in her fingers and pouring along it, and then this red steam is kind of coming up as it's hitting the gauntlets, and she goes, and then it's done. She hands them back to you. Now, this enchantment it needs recharging. So come back and see an enchantment. It will cost a little bit of gold, but they'll recharge them for a certain amount of use. It should easily last an hour. And then we'll need recharging.
I'm look visibly annoyed by that. Just so you're aware. Okay, cool. All right, we'll leave there.
Cool.
And I'm going to head to the leaving gate and wait for everyone to be ready, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, so you head there. Obviously, you've got the other scout now.
Mm-hmm.
And who did you bring with you?
I've got Martuk and Tabalt now. So
Did you pick any warriors to go with you?
Yes, the old mage guy. Healer, sorry.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I was going to say there was definitely...
Priya.
Yeah, what was his name? Prior, that's it, Prior.
The slow healer.
That's right. That's exactly what it was. Right. Yeah. So you're all there now. The healer's on a little horse,
Lovely.
like a little goat almost type of thing.
Lovely.
Yep.
Give a nod to old Jackiemoon. Right. Ready?
Yep. She gives a nod back.
And Caitana. Ready?
She does a little bow.
Look at Jackiemoon with a kind of where's Brienne? Where's Brienne? Situation.
When we leave, I'm going to disappear for a little bit, and then I'll get back on your trail.
No problem. All right. Let's head off. Let's head off to find Paladin Riking.
Brilliant. Tyragon bids you farewell as well as you head on out.
Shrug him off. I don't care.
Wow. Okay. Brutal.
Don't hurt Firelighter. That is all.
You head out the main gate and you head down the pass, and then Jackiemoon suddenly kind of darts off. The scouts are like, you can see they're visibly like at Jackiemoon's disappearance.
She's not your concern.
And they kind of like shuffle together a little bit and carry on.
I just hint to Caitana.
Do the same thing real quick. Let's fuck with the scouts.
Caitana jumps and she's in a tree, and then they can't really see her, and the scouts are like muttering to each other like, oh fuck, what are we gonna do?
All of a sudden, I just take off sprinting.
Yeah. As you take off, the scouts quite easily keep up with you.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And they're like, what's going on? But then you realise you've left the healer way behind.
It's like, who's this fucking guy?
And you can hear the
Come
goat.
on, Prior.
You can hear the goat like in the background. And trots up. And the Prior's like, yeah, sorry, Gazzamatraz. I'll do better. And he pats you and heals you 5 damage.
Oh, crap, yeah, I've got a healer. What the fuck am I doing with my life?
Oh, dear.
Do you want to do that for another 22 damage?
He rubs his hands together. And he goes, I'll give you all I've got right now.
I don't want everything, just 22.
And as he touches you, you heal another 10.
Jesus, what useless these people are.
This is just wait till battle. Shakes his finger at you.
All right. I give a little.
Caitana walks out from a bush.
I just look at the scouts, but
Just joshing you. No worry. Gotcha.
And then one of them does like a nervous laugh. One of them doesn't react.
ooh, I like that. Which one doesn't react?
The fast one.
The last one's not here.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, yeah, sorry, the forest one.
The forest one doesn't react.
Doesn't react. Till
Okay.
one.
Let's see how I'm going to have to do a bit more to get you, Mr. Tabalt.
Yeah, so anyway, you start making your way through.
Yeah.
Do
I have to go through the mountain pass to get to Riking?
Riking is in the mountain pass.
Oh, okay.
So,
interesting.
yeah, so he's gone to explore it.
Yeah.
You start making your way. Now you finally get to the mountain, but you've been making your way now for about a day almost, and you get there. But Jackiemoon still hasn't appeared.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to, before we enter the mountain pass, I'm going to set up camp and tell everyone to rest up, because obviously we've been informed that there's some strange ghoulies and whatever inside.
Yep.
Or creatures. So I think we should all be rested and prepped, ready to go.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to set up camp and then kind of wait for Jackiemoon. If I can get a moment with Caitana, kind of away from the others.
Yeah.
Any idea what's happening with Jackie?
I don't, but I am concerned. She should not be this long. Brienne was only an hour's ride away.
Can you check it out?
I can.
Go.
And off she goes. You rest there till morning, and Caitana doesn't return.
I don't know where they've gone. Probably should have asked that. Oh no, she said. Alright, I'm gonna tell the scouts.
Just come with me. Healy man. Try and keep up, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna head to where she said.
But you don't know what she said.
Brienne.
She said it was an hour's ride away.
I mean, I head in the general direction Caitana went.
So the tall scout speaks to you. Oh, Gazzamatraz, may I speak?
Freely.
I'm scout. You could send me. I can track.
Caitana was pretty good at that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you come with me.
Mm.
But I can help.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said to come with me.
Yeah, but you come with me. Follow me.
Okay. Yep.
So he, as tall as he is, lies flat on his belly.
Just a very quick clarification. Are they kind of similar to Firelight where they won't do anything unless I tell them to do them?
Well, he's advised what he's capable of.
Okay, right. But as in like, as kind of scouts, if we're on a journey, I'd imagine they would do usual scout duties. Will they not do it
only if you request it of them.
Okay.
Yeah, similar to
Firelight. So yeah. All right, cool.
So he lays flat on his belly, and he starts to almost wriggle around to find a scent. And then he finds one. And due to this being foresty terrain, he's kind of in his element. And he crawls through. You follow him for maybe 2 or 3 hours. And then suddenly, he's pulled up in a trap and goes up into the trees. But he's no longer visible to you.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I look around the area to see if there's any more traps or anything.
So, to the naked eye, you can't see any traps. But you do notice that this forest has been tampered with. It doesn't look like natural forest.
Okay. Can I kind of skim my hatchet across the floor? Like throw it, skim it across the floor, see if it sets anything off trap-wise and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you do that, you throw it, skim it along the floor. I'm going to make you roll for this. I've done a roll in a little while, so. And it's perfect. It glides along the ground, but doesn't hit any traps.
Okay, I want to walk in exactly the wherever I threw the hatchet, exactly the path.
Yep. So when you walk to that spot, and then now in the clearing you can see almost what looks like a tribe, a small one, but you can see them in the clearing. They look like very small, almost like elemental people, but you're too far away to really gauge what kind of elemental people they are.
Okay. Have they seen me?
Nope.
Okay. I want to follow kind of a similar thing with the axe in terms of throwing it towards them and following the path.
So you throw the axe, but it doesn't go, as it skims on the ground, it hits a bit of a stone and just kind of falls where it is, but it doesn't uncover any tracks.
Okay. I'll walk up to where that is then.
Pick it up.
How far
You're
am I
now
from
about 30 metres from where the tribe is. There's kind of all trees in front of you now. You wouldn't be able to throw the axe along the ground.
All right. I'm going to withdraw my 2 axes. Try and look as intimidating as possible. And shout to the tribe.
Yeah? What are you shouting, or just shouting?
You there?
And with that cry, they scarper all into these little huts. And then you notice the huts kind of collapse on themselves. And they kind of lay flat. And it looks like grassy terrain again.
But I've said where the huts are.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to walk over to where the huts are then. But carefully, like keep an eye on where I'm stepping.
Yep.
And walk over to where the huts are.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yep, you're there. You're there. It's just quiet. It's slightly bigger than you first thought it was, this sort of area. But you're kind of unaware of how many huts and stuff there might be.
Okay.
Also unaware of how many traps there may be within their tribe.
Does it look like completely normal grass, or can I kind of see remnants of like where grass has been dug up and stuff like that?
Yeah, you'd have to roll for it.
Okay, I want to have a look to see if I can see.
So just where you're stood?
Just have a look around, see if it's any obvious kind of...
No, can't see nothing.
Okay. I want a whirlwind sword.
Yeah?
Sorry, raging tempest.
And a raging tempest.
Yeah.
You get this sword out. Bear in mind, Goatman and...
Yeah, don't worry about them.
what's his name?
They're not with me.
Well, they're with you. But all I'm going to say is they've not seen this. So they're in for a treat, is all I'm going to say.
Right.
Yeah. Like they have no idea what this sword does. So they've just seen you get it out. What's the other scout's name?
So you've got Tabolt and Martuk.
Martuk's with you now, yeah?
Yeah.
You get this sword out. I'd like to think you turn around and be like, you might want to step back. And you whip this sword round, and this huge whirlwind suddenly just spirals around you. And then you can see little mounds of grass just lifting, so you can locate where these tribe huts are. And you can see little hands trying to pull them down from underneath them. And you can kind of see about 6 in your sort of parameters.
I'll memorise kind of where they are.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Does it set off any traps or anything? Or
No traps at all.
okay. I'm going to head over to 1 then.
Yeah.
After I finish that, obviously put the sword away.
Yeah, no swords away. Yeah, all good.
Head over to 1 and pick it up.
Yeah. So you pick it up, and in there are 5 elemental people. Of earth, you've got 1 of wind, and 3 of water. And they're just looking up at you.
Where's your leader?
They speak a language you don't understand.
I'm going to look over to the healer and the 2 scouts.
Any of you know what this is?
So the scout comes over, and he uses a type of sign language to speak to them. And they marginally understand. And they point to a large tree. Just at the end. It's just like a big tree. Much bigger than all the other trees.
Who is it that's talking to them?
The scout.
Which one?
Marduk.
Martuk.
Tabolt's gone.
Well, where's Tabolt?
So he got taken and trapped, didn't he?
Of course he did. Sorry.
Yeah.
Apologies.
That's right.
All right. I'll say to Martuk.
What's the tree?
So he does a little bit of talking, like sign language back to them. He's like, it seems to be the hub, but I can't really gather what they're saying.
Can one of them come with us?
He does a little bit of sign language, and they're like, just all shake their heads.
I'll just grab one of them.
Yeah, you can grab one of them.
The earth one.
Yep. As you grab the earth one, he literally turns to soil and just crumbles out of your hand.
I just don't open my hand. I can hold soil.
Yeah, but you just got a little bit of soil in your hand. Like that's it. Like he just turns to soil.
Yeah. God's sake. I'm not going to grab the fire one, obviously. I'm going to grab the water one. Oh, no, there was no water.
Yeah, they're 3 waters.
3 waters, earth, and what was the other?
Wind.
Wind. Right, okay. Can I just take the house with me? With them in it?
You've only got the roof of the house. Like they're just like
they're
in a hole.
the hole. Right,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, I thought I'd picked up a house. I'm going to try a couple of the others and see if there's anything different in there or if it's just...
Some of the other houses, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you go along and you pick up these houses. You then find a stone elemental. And you can pick him up.
Lovely.
So you pick up, but he's heavy. But you've got him. He's under your arm. What are you doing? What a great time to throw a 12.
I'm going to take a wander over to the tree.
So you go over to the tree. He starts to almost pray
Yeah.
to the tree. And that you can't see an entrance to it or anything like that. You're just going to walk around it? Or...
I want to get Martuk to talk to the stone man. Because Martuk is a stone man as well, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe they can link up in memory.
So Martuk starts to do some sign language to him. That the stone man speaks back to him. And the Martuk's almost like a bit like, oh. And they speak almost like an earthy, rocky language. It almost just sounds like stones hitting each other to you. And then Martuk's like, this is a holy tree. He does not wish to tread here. These folk are not worthy to be in the tree. That's why no one wants to join.
Is someone in the tree, or is it just a tree?
Little bit of rock language going on. Looks back to you. The tree is it's a temple. It's a fortress.
Does it just look like a normal tree? Is it
It
large?
looks
Or
just like a normal tree from the outside.
Okay. Can I touch it
Yeah.
and see if it feels like a normal tree, if it's just like bark or if
Yeah.
it's...
You touch it, and you feel magic in that tree.
Right.
But it just feels like a normal tree, like the bark and everything.
I asked Martuk to ask him where my friends are.
So yeah, Martuk, a little bit of stone language. Martuk's like, kind of looks over at all the rest of the trees. Probably in the trees.
Okay. Who's going to get them down?
There's a little bit of stone language. He's just a villager. He has no power in the trap set.
Who does?
And then they look over, and there's like a small door just in the corner of the tree.
Okay.
You can't fit.
All right. I'm going to kick the door like I'm knocking on it.
Yeah. As you do that, an elemental moves through the tree and come and meets you eye to eye, like a full length one, not one of these smaller ones. It looks like a bit of a djinn, like a bit of a genie looking type character. Can I help you?
Where are my friends?
Who are your friends?
A really tall, green leafy man got captured by a trap. And I'm assuming, although I do not know, that you have a large redhead, kind of hot, bit moody, a really cool looking ninja lady, possibly a small blonde girl as well.
As you say, a small blonde girl, his demeanor changes. We have the starting to stutter a little bit. The ninja, we have the ginger lady and the tall friend. Yes, you can have them.
And the blonde girl.
I've never seen her.
Okay, can I have them now?
Yep, absolutely. And you then walk. He floats, but you walk through a bit of the woods. You kind of see these tribe people. They're quite peaceful, just doing their own thing, kind of just making stuff out there and that. So I'm glad you didn't kill any of them because they're pretty chill.
I mean, depending on how working with me they were, was going to be whether I started hacking stuff.
And then you get out the back, and then there's quite clearly what looks to be a very tiny prison. And you can see Jackiemoon looks so peed off in this tiny little like prison thing. Caitana's just sitting there.
Yeah.
And the tall guy is like in like two prisons, like one on top of the other.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting there.
Can they come out?
And the djinn
Can the scout guy come out?
clicks his fingers, and the padlock on the scout unlocks, and the scout walks out.
Just want to check how he is.
You okay?
Yeah, thank you.
You've
Yes.
been treated well.
I'm sorry for my...
You're fine.
Okay.
You're a good egg. Like you.
Um,
Can you free the ninja lady?
And the djinn clicks his fingers and frees the ninja lady. Caitana. Why am I calling her the ninja lady? And Caitana walks over to you and bows.
You okay?
I'm very well, thank you.
Have you been hurt?
Absolutely not, no.
I look over to Jackiemoon, who I imagine is looking at me a bit expectantly.
Yeah, she's like... I think she kind of gets you. And she's almost, like a sideward head. Like,
Yeah. And then I look at him and I go, and I just want to double check. And I just like pat the scout down. Like, you all right, mate? Yeah, just double checking everything's okay. Have a quick look around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the redhead.
And then he clicks his fingers. And then Jackiemoon comes out and she goes, thanks.
No problem. You okay?
Yeah.
Been hurt?
No. And then she grabs your axe and cuts the djinn's face. What are you doing?
Grab my other axe.
Let's go. Let's go. Right.
This is what's called having your team's back, Jackie.
So she then runs to the tree.
She's still got my axe.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
They're
She's not armed.
They're fucking new.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
And she starts to hack around this small door. The djinn, oh, that's a good roll, then starts conjuring this huge amount of water in front of him, and then he like places it high into the air. Your move.
Is the djinn next to me?
It's about 5 meters from you.
All right, I'm going to go for the djinn, try and take out his arms.
Yeah.
I'll cut his arms off.
Yeah.
With my one axe.
Cool. You successfully cut off the hand of the djinn, and this water just comes cascading down on you and the djinn. As it hits the djinn, his hand reforms, but he looks a lot less lifeful. I don't know if that's a word, you know what I mean? It's drained him.
Yeah.
All the regeneration process obviously isn't good for him.
I want to grab him.
Wait.
Okay.
As the water's hit you, you've almost been like swept off.
Oh.
Okay. Not very far.
Yeah.
But you've saved Jackie from being hit by it though, so she's still hacking away at this tree.
Yeah.
Caitana is walking over to help Jackie.
So they're both going for the tree.
Yeah. Well, Caitana's got no idea what's going on.
Is Caitana armed?
Nope.
Okay, hold up. All right, I want to throw my other axe to Caitana.
Cool.
Can she lift it? Is it too heavy for her?
No, it's weighty, but she's not a dweeb.
No, I know. No, but I know, but she's used to wielding katanas and being
Yeah, like if you threw your sword, mate, that ain't happening.
Okay. I'm going to throw her that, and then...
She catches it elegantly.
I want to essentially position myself behind Jackiemoon and Caitana so they can go for the tree or whatever the fuck they want to do. And I'm going to be with my back to them, like looking out. Mm-hmm. And anything that comes near, we're going to go for.
Cool.
Scouts. Attack.
So the scouts only have like small weapons on them.
Yeah. Just distract, basically.
Yeah. They are almost scared. You can see it on them.
Yeah.
That they're like, shit.
All right. Can I change my order?
Yeah.
To my side.
Yeah. So they come over. One of them is hit with water and kind of falls to the side. The other one manages to dodge it. It's the tall one that gets hit with water. He's obviously a much bigger target. Goatman comes over, kind of unseen, and just stabs the djinn. He's like, yeah. You can tell that Goatman. I'm going to call him Goatman because I just like it. He has no real idea what's going on.
He's just on it.
Yeah, he's
like
just
it.
there.
I like it.
You almost hear him when he stabbed it and go, yeah.
I enjoy that.
Yeah. However, you see 3 djinns come out from the tree.
Behind me?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, above and behind, essentially.
They're kind of alert. So are they between Jackie and Kate and all that?
Nope. Nope.
So I'm between them and Jackie and Kate.
It's kind of like they're in line with you. It's a massive tree. So they're in line, you know.
Okay. What's the closest one to me?
Probably still the water one.
How far is he?
10 meters from you.
Okay.
Okay, just so you got a better idea. You've got fire djinn about 20 meters above you. Mm-hmm. You've got an earth djinn about 15 meters to your left.
Yeah.
And then you've got a... What am I looking for? Air djinn about 50 meters to your right.
Okay. I will whip out the sword. Mm-hmm. And head for the water djinn.
Cool. What are you doing when you get there?
Slicing him in half. If I can.
Yeah. Oh. Nice. So you do slice him in half. But as you do so, the water reforms.
Yeah, I thought that might happen.
But my guy's looking tired.
Yeah.
The injury on his leg from the stab has healed up as well. He has almost slapped this healer with like water. It's knocked him off of his goat. He's not particularly hurt.
Can I follow up with a punch just for slapping my goat man?
Yeah.
Just dragon punch.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you lay a decent punch on him, and you kind of feel the only place that he actually takes physical damage is his face.
Okay.
The other djinns have all moved about 5 meters closer to Jackie and Caitana.
All right. I'm going to lay into the water djinn's face a few more times, like scratching up with my claws and dragon teeth, chisels.
Okay. You hear a large crack where one of the axes has gone into this tree and split a nice gap, almost so that Jackie and Caitana can get through. Mm-hmm. Not quite for you, but for them. As you've hit this djinn, he has taken a bit of damage, but he's also pushed you back with water.
Okay.
And you've gone about 5 meters back.
How much distance between me and the tree?
Also about 5 meters.
All right. Can I sprint at the tree where this crack is? I just want to leap and smash to try and get in as well.
So you do so, and you increase the size of the hole, but you can't quite get through.
Okay.
But,
can those scouts get through?
Yeah, but Jackie and Caitana haven't gone through. They're still hacking.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought...
No, it's big enough for them.
Oh, I thought
they're still hacking.
Yeah, I thought they'd gone through.
No.
Sorry. I'm going to tell Martuk, head in. Or I'm going to tell Martuk,
Check with Jackie and head in.
Yeah.
just to make sure Jackie's not trying to sort something out.
Do something. Yeah, so Martuk crawls over, looks at Jackie, and Jackie nods, and Martuk goes in.
Okay.
Tybalt, can you do anything with these trees to help us out?
So Tybalt looks at you and nods, and he climbs quickly up some of the trees, and then you see small elemental people falling out as he's moving around the trees. Some of them holding bows and things like that.
Okay, cool.
Briar, get him.
Prior sits up, waddles over to his goat, and with this gin, he gets like a little glass out, and he puts it at the bottom of the gin, and this gin almost like water falling into a glass, and then he puts a little cap on it.
Got any more of those?
He's like, well, let me...
Good job, Briar.
And then I turn my attention to the Earth Gin.
Cool.
The
The Earth Gin is the biggest.
Yeah. Whereabouts is he?
So he's, if you've turned around, he's now to your right.
Okay.
I'm going to take my... He's going to reform, isn't he? I'm going to take my sword and try and go for his head, if I can.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So as you swing your Raging Tempest, as it hits him, a blast of air, like a small whirlwind around the sword, almost makes his earthly body kind of explode.
Okay.
And he is now trying to piece himself back together as the earth of him has kind of spread out.
All right. Can I grab pieces of him and throw them at the fire elemental?
Oh, God. So you kind of push the body aside of the earth elemental, and bits of earth are flying towards him, healing him. And as this happens, you catch a piece, you turn, and you throw it at the fire elemental, who's probably only about 5 meters in the air now, coming down on Jackie. He blasts heat down on Jackie, causing her some pain. And she raises her frost gauntlets up to kind of deflect this. But then a large clump of earth elemental hits him in the face and knocks him down to the ground.
Okay, I'm going to leap onto him, drive my sword into his head.
So you go to leap onto him, but he moves his head to the side and he blasts you with large heat. And that does 10 damage to you. And... Cool. The Earth Elemental is about 75% formed now.
Okay.
And the Air Elemental is almost looks like he's charging up.
Well, we both got air sunshine. All right. So I've tried to stab the fire elemental in the face, and he's moved his head out of the way. Can I sweep my sword to slice?
Nice. Whew. Goodness. Okay. So you then feel almost like a splash on your back. And you turn just with the corner of your eye, and the goat man has thrown this glass onto the shield. And you feel the shield absorb the life of the water elemental.
Okay.
You then slice your sword across the head of the fire elemental. and his head disappears. And his body goes between you, under you, and appears behind you. But has taken, like as his head reforms, you can hear him sort of go.
Okay.
The air elemental is almost wielding a tornado in his hand. The earth elemental is about 90% reformed.
All right. Can I take my shield in my hand? And I want to use it as like a battering thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to hit the fire elemental.
Yep.
With it. And like try and hold it against him as if to try and absorb him.
Mm. So the the fire elemental, once again dodges your attack and steps back. However, he does bump into the earth elemental. I'm losing all my characters. And so while he's trying to reform, he's unable to. Mm-hmm. However, the air elemental has cast this tornado at you. Mm. It's put you about 10 meters into the air, and now you are just falling.
Okay.
Anything you want to do mid-fall?
Have I got anything that I can... No. I could try Raging Tempest. Can I Raging Tempest while falling?
You can try.
All right, I'll give it a go.
You'll give it a go.
Yeah.
So as you get out your Raging Tempest, it almost absorbs this tornado and slows your descent through the eye of it. And almost fully recharged itself.
Yeah.
That is an unbelievably lucky roll. And the air elemental looks like, shit.
So it can absorb it. Okay.
Earth elemental is now fully healed.
Yeah,
but obviously, same as always.
Yeah.
Pretty tired from reforming.
All right, I'm going to run in. Can I wield Raging Tempest with one hand?
It makes you have difficulty doing that, yeah, definitely.
Yeah? Okay, so I can't be kind of fluid with it?
No way, no.
All right. In which case, I'll put Raging Tempest away. I'm on the floor now, yeah?
No, you landed quite nicely.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
You were on the floor, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
You're standing there.
I've put Raging Tempest away.
Mm-hmm.
Shield out. Gloves on. Sprint at... They're all together now, aren't they, I guess?
No, so fire and earth to your right, air to your left.
Going for fire and earth.
Yep. What are you going to do when you get to them? What's the plan?
Absolutely fucking demolish them.
Yep.
Shield bash, punch.
Are we taking any rage from the gloves, or are we just punching with them? Not yet. Sorry.
How many people?
There's a lot going to happen this scene.
Okay.
So you charge in with the shield. As you do this, the two scouts get thrown out of the gap that they went into. But
only one of them went in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the one that gets thrown out. But as this happens, Jackie rips open enough bark that there's a gap big enough for you to fit in. And she calls you to let you know.
Yeah.
She then runs over to the earth elemental. She doesn't. She runs to the air elemental and takes a large swipe at him. She almost looks like she's in barbarian rage right now. So Caitana still has no idea really what's going on. So she's just like, fuck it. She goes over with her axe as well to whatever Jackiemoon's doing. You charge in, and with a large shield bash, you hit this fire elemental. And you can feel the shield vibrate heavily, but it can't take the life force yet of the fire elemental.
It's not low enough.
And the earth elemental socks you with a big right hand, doing 5 points of damage to you.
Headbutt as he punches.
I mean, you should have to do the 5 points.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you're getting it down on your sheet, that was all.
Headbutt his fist.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You headbutt his fist, and basically the fist explodes on your head. But the fire elemental hits you as well. And that does 5 points of damage to you. But the earth elemental's just like, it looks like he's had enough. However, Jackiemoon and Caitana, as cool as a cucumber, Jackiemoon leaps and cuts the head off of this air elemental. And Caitana slides underneath and slices its body. And then as they do this, they bring the axes together and a black flame ensues in the middle. And this air elemental just turns to air and to nothing.
Okay. Can't absorb the air elemental now then. Damn it. Okay. I'm going to try and use the shield on the earth elemental. Mm-hmm. See, because he seems pretty fucked.
Yep.
Do that first, and then kind of spinning back fist the fire one, I guess, from using one side.
You, with the shield, lay a big hit on the earth elemental, and all the earth just turns to soil and falls down, and you feel the life force enter the shield. As you go to hit the fire elemental, he dodges, and he blasts you in the face with a little bit of flame, just doing 5 points of damage. Goatman is conjuring up a little green spell.
Delightful. Okay. I'm going to put the shield on my back. If I try and tackle the fire elemental, I feel like he's solid after all this time I've been with him. Like, if I tackled him, would he go down, or would I just go through him? Is he made of fire?
I think you'd have to do it and see.
But I've been fighting him. Like, do I have a feeling of what he's made of? I've been fighting him for the past.
Yeah, I mean, when you swipe a sword, you know.
I want to tackle him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thing is, I'll tell you what, he's outrolled you every time. As you go to tackle him, just through sheer speed of him being a fire elemental, he moves quite comfortably to your side. So as you kind of fall down on the ground, he kind of kicks you in the ribs, just doing about 3 points of damage to you this time. And he moves away from you.
Okay.
Jackie cries to you, Gazzamatraz, we need to get in.
All right. You got this.
Who sent it to?
Jackie.
To
Jackie.
Yeah, well, you got this.
The fire elemental.
No, she's going in.
Oh, she's coming in as well?
Yeah.
Everyone with me.
Run in the hole then.
You do what?
Run into the hole.
Run into the hole?
Yeah.
Nice. The goat man winks at you as you go in, and he puffs this little green thing at you, and then holds a little blade up to this fire elemental. And you, all three of you, go into the tree. So as you enter this tree, it's huge, it's bright, it's candlelight, it's just one of the most epic things you've ever seen in terms of nature and elements and everything. But right at the top, you can see Brienne. And there is a spiral staircase leading you all the way up to where she is. Looking down is a dark figure, but you can't see that high up to see what it is. It almost looks smoky.
Okay. Start heading up the staircase, I guess, then.
Mm-hmm. So as you start heading up, you're met with djinns along the way. So the first one you come across is almost like almost like a Mother Nature type thing, earthy, green, leafy type character.
As in they're trying to attack me, or?
Yeah, they're stopping you.
Oh. Shield bash out of the way and continue up the stairs.
it's a beautiful shield bash. She goes directly up in the air, falls back towards Caitana, but she's like, go. You then keep making your way up the stairs. You're then met with another fire elemental.
Give it a quick running, clothesliney, jab, punch, sitch. And carry on running, obviously.
Yeah. You're unsuccessful.
Excellent.
Yeah. You're not very good against fire. That
Apparently
turns
not.
out to be a weakness for you big time. So as you go to hit it, it essentially just moves its flame out the way and it holds you, doing 10 points of damage.
So it's it's holding me there.
Yeah, and its flame is just what's burning you.
Okay. I want to pick it up and throw it
Yeah.
over the banister. If that's a thing.
Oh my god. So as you grab it, you threw a 9. I was like, that'll do you good, and it threw an 11. So as you grab it, and you get it off of your body, and you separate from it, but you're not able to push it off the stairs down to the middle. Your hands being on it's done 2 points of damage to you. Jackiemoon kind of pushes gently past you to continue up the stairs.
Yeah. Can I just throw it down, like get rid of it and carry on up the stairs?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And where's Caitana at this point as well?
Yeah, she's doing battle still with the leafy one. I think she looks like she's finishing it off.
Right, okay.
So she'll be making her way up. No, I'm not gonna you fucking boot kick this thing off. Like this is Sparta style. You just bang, and it I mean, you threw a 10, it threw a 1 that time. So you know what I mean. Yep, and you blast it off. Caitana for a 12, so she's up there with you. Jackiemoon's come up to the next bit, and she's probably about 15 meters ahead of you. And there are 2 earth elementals, 1 earth, 1 stone, just holding her arms.
Right. Holding her.
Holding her arms, yeah.
In what fashion?
Almost just obstructing at the minute, but almost to throw her off the edge.
So like one side holding one on one
That's
side.
exactly it, yeah.
All right, I'm going to sprint, like really pick up some speed and ask Jackiemoon to lift her legs. And then I'm going to dive underneath Jackiemoon and just take the legs out of the 2 elementals.
Cool.
Shield arm on the stone one, obviously.
Yeah. Can I show you what you rolled? Oh, okay. Cool. You cry out to Jackiemoon to lift her legs, and as she does so, as you do this, the elementals, just because they've heard your cry, they just step aside and you fall into the gap. But Jackiemoon, in her rage, has almost pulled them together and flexed, and she's just managed to pull herself free. And then Caitana and Jackie are now one side, and you're now the other side of the elementals. You're on the higher ground.
I'm on the higher ground. I'm going to shout, Jackie, go. And I'm going to grab the heads of the 2 elementals and slam them together. Just want to note that every time we get stopped by an elemental, I'm just getting more and more infuriated. Like I need to get there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You when you say to her, go, like it's like she can feel the rage building in you. And you smash these heads together so hard that your hands meet in the middle. And you feel the life of these kind of full slump for a moment until they're able to regenerate some health. And Jackiemoon and Caitana just essentially jump over these bodies and go straight past you.
I want to put the
next
shields
bit.
to the 2 elementals that I've just smashed in the head. See if it takes them in.
So you take in 1 life force of the earthy one, the stone one's head regenerates.
Right, and sprint
it's-
upstairs.
Yeah, just leaving it.
Yep.
Jackie, the next elemental for Jackie is a djinn, not an elemental, and she pushes past the air djinn, and Caitana stays to fight it.
As I get to Caitana with fighting an air djinn, like preparing to fight, can I just whip out the wind sword and just absorb it? Just be like, come on, Caitana, let's go.
So as you get there, you get out the sword and you go to do that. But it's almost like the sword's full.
Yeah, of course it is.
But you can see that the air elemental doesn't like it.
And I say to Caitana, go!
Yeah. And Caitana goes to go, but she's almost pushed against the wall with the force of the air.
Right.
So she can't quite get past. But Jackie's made some good headway.
I'm going to charge at the air elemental with the sword, like almost like a lance, and try and just thrust into it, essentially.
So you do just that. Push your sword into it. And almost similar to what happened before, is the sword almost creates like a gust of wind around it, and it makes this air djinn just explode, to which Caitana then continues to run up the stairs. Jackiemoon is now, she's gone like fully round and is almost to your side. And this air elemental is sort of, air djinn is slumped down in front of you, but then you feel a large stony hand on your shoulder.
All right. I'm going to grab the hand, pull him in close, almost like hip toss him.
Yeah.
Onto the floor.
So as you grab the hand to hip toss him, you literally just pull his arm over and nothing else. And then you feel a fist hit you round the side of the head. Just doing 6 points of damage. You've got a pretty big head. You can now feel a rumbling from up above.
Okay. How far are Jackiemoon and Caitana from me?
Quite far now. They've made some good progress up there.
All right. I'm going to smash the stone. Have a look up, obviously, with the rumbling. Do I see anything?
That black figure has grown in size.
Oh, cool. I'm going to smash.
What?
I'm going to smash the golem in the face with his own hand, and then continue on upstairs. Just sprint. I'm going to try and catch up with them if I can.
Are you doing anything with the air djinn that's on the ground? He's not dead.
Yeah, but he's kind of exploded, isn't he?
Yeah, but obviously he's trying to reform.
Does it take long for me to absorb him with the shield, or is it just?
It's almost instant.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll touch him with the shield and see if he comes in.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't want to hang around too long.
You with this other hand smash the head of this stone golem on. Yeah. Put the shield to the djinn, and the life force goes straight in, and he just turns to air.
I'll quickly turn and see if a stone will come in as well.
Yeah. So you quickly tap him, but he's gone. So there's no life force to take. He's already dead.
Oh, okay. Fair. Then yes, I'll sprint after Jackie and Caitana.
Yeah. So you are about halfway up the tree. Caitana's about 70% of the way up the tree. And Jackie's about 90% of the way up the tree. Mm-hmm. And now suddenly, all the light begins to fade in the tree. And you hear, "Enough!" And you see this black cloud with almost a red thunder, a red lightning running through it, start to trickle down. And we'll end the episode there.
Son of a bitch. Well, very strange happenings going on right now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It'll all make sense.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Weird if it doesn't.
Yeah. And he's made of Lego. And there's a princess.
Welcome to the Halloween episode.
Yeah. No, it'll all make sense, yeah.
Well, fighting elementals and all sorts.
Yeah, do you know what? I was thinking about what would be quite a fun enemy. And I thought elementals and the djinns and all that kind of stuff. I thought that'd be quite a fun, something a bit different that you've not really thought yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's confusing me on how to fight them a lot of the time, which is good.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that there'd be different aspects to that. It's a bit of a shame you've not really been able to use your new axes.
No, I mean, they need weapons, so I don't mind.
Hey, you were very generous with it.
Yeah. I don't mind. It is what it is.
I think you love Goatman.
Goatman's cool. I like him.
I'm actually going to name him Goatman.
That guy is going to stay around.
I don't know, he's outside fighting a fighter elemental by himself.
Yeah, I mean, he's a G. He can heal himself. He's fine.
Yeah.
Got special bottles that you can...
He also knew the power of that shield. When he threw the elemental on it.
Well, I imagine quite a lot of people do.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, in the legend, he said they can take life of its user and of others. So,
yeah.
I imagine he kind of knows, but he's an old boy, so
He's an old boy, yeah.
Might be worth a check.
Yeah.
Once we've finised.
Once
with
we finish,
big black smoke man.
Excuse me, Goatman. Can you tell me a little bit about why you need to throw the elemental on my shield?
Yeah.
He'd be like, I don't know, just thought I'd get you wet.
I'm just trying to mess with you, aren't I?
Yeah. Just fucking Goatman. What are you doing for me?
He's like a really shit Gerwin.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
Just messing with me.
Yeah.
He's like, you look dry.
I don't know many pranks, so I'll just do what I can. That's not his voice, by the way.
Yeah, guys. If you liked it, then like it.
Nah, I didn't say that.
Good man.
Oh, get on that.
Yeah. Like, subscribe. Send love our way.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that episode. I feel like what it was one of those organised episodes where you're kind of getting your shit together.
Yeah.
But then I think it really turned into a bit of a...
Kind of like halfway through. Well, probably not halfway, but part of the way through, I kind of got to a point where I was like, I think I'm spending a bit too much time in shops. I always worry that, because I want to ask a lot more questions and delve into things more with the shops. But then I feel like, what crappy viewing would that be for me to just be like, so I'm in the shop.
I think it's interesting.
Have you got any leather purses?
I think it's interesting as well when you're like, what does this do? Like, what am I thinking about? Is this, when it's like, these are already enchanted, like, and you're like, which one of these weapons is going to suit me best?
Yeah. Because I wanted to go more into the Black Flame situation. But then I don't want to spend an hour of the episode shopping. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'll find out, I guess. Like,
Yeah. Which is fair. Yeah, I'm not knocking that decision at all. I thought it was a bit of a shame as well, because I'm pretty sure you'd ask Brienne about that. But we've obviously not come to Brienne yet.
There's a lot of stuff I need to ask Brienne, so
yeah,
she needs to survive.
She's got a memory wipe, mate. She don't remember a thing. No, definitely. I've quite. To be honest with you, this was a bit of a last minute add-in to this quest.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, and then I thought about it, and I was like, oh no, we should definitely.
I'm not going to lie. Part of me was going to go straight into the thing without them, but then I was like, I kind of need them. So I was
into the what?
I was going to go into the mountains without them.
Oh,
part of me wanted to.
So this is why I gave you this 50-50. Essentially, there might be a couple of 50-50s on the way. There's a few things that are going to be happening, which are going to be. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you handle. So I thought you did the right thing going back.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I need to get to grips with the like extras to my party. Outside of seems to be Jackie, Caitana and stuff like that, will only act on my say-so. I need to try and get used to that.
Yeah.
Because obviously with the scouts, I was like, well, they're scouts. They'll just be scouts.
Yeah, no.
Like if we're doing something, they'll be like, oh, scout ahead, cool.
No, they will literally
act on my
work on your command.
Right, cool.
Yeah, they're there to assist you.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I just didn't realise that at first.
Yeah.
That's why when you were like, I can go and scout, I was like, well, yeah, you're a fucking scout. Yeah, you're coming with me, so...
Yeah. But that's what I mean. They'll literally follow you until you. But you did the right thing, asking them what to do in that and getting them to do shit. So they're both currently outside the tree. Yeah. With Goatman.
They can stay there.
Yeah, they're pretty useless to you in battle situations. To be honest with you.
Can you climb?
Yeah. He's like, okay. So yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. Stay tuned for next week when we find out what the black smoke monster is.
Yeah. I already know. Ha ha.
So do I. No, I don't.
No, yeah. Don't even lie. Oh my God.
I knew you'd get slightly hurt by that. Like you've been telling me what's happening.
Shut up, Gaz.
This is all planned. I've got no idea. I mean, you can tell it's not planned by In fact, I've got no fucking idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. I don't think you'll ever have any idea what you're doing, to be honest with you.
Punch him.
Yeah, I'm after smart facts. I don't even know why.
I do know why. Just stop Archaeus getting him. That's why I'm doing it.
That's why you're doing it.
I don't give a fuck about anything
Can't
else.
wait till you find out more.
I have written some predictions.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So, like, certain information, what I'm going to start doing is certain information. I think I'm going to write down a lot more. So I've started writing down certain information. Anything that I think links, I'm noting it down now.
Yeah.
So I can be like, okay, like if it kind of leans towards that, I'm like,
I did notice you wrote, when I was telling the story, you wrote a few more things down.
yeah.
I was like, oh, he's taking notes of what I'm saying this time.
Yeah, I'm linking stuff up.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of almost figuring out, or think I'm figuring out who's who
Yeah.
in a way.
That's cool. That's a good thing to do. Like I said to you, just so everyone listening knows this, I've tried to say to Gaz, everything I say, it kind of has something to it. So I'm trying not to just say pointless shit.
Yeah.
So if I say something, maybe write it down or take a mental note of it, because it may come back in the story at some point. So I think it's cool that you're doing that, and now you're able to make more predictions about what's. I think if you're just listening up, you got no chance. But anyway, that's the end of episode 13.
Beautiful.
And
Much love to you.
much love to you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.